Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As we promised, we are here back with the next video today. So, as we discussed in the previous videos and the teaser for these videos, we are going to target one by one emotions that you face, that you have to deal with in everyday life. So today, we're going to talk about the second emotion, which is the feeling of being disheartened. The feeling when you fail, the feeling when you fail multiple times. Now, one of the most weirdest statements that I've heard motivational speakers, people around us, people who've succeeded in the first go, second go say, you win when you make it now or never. Hear it again, now or never. Well, I feel sorry for such people having never faced a true surprise. A surprise that dragged them down. A surprise where they were pushed extremely far away from their goal. A surprise that left them with no options. In that response, I simply say, make it now or whenever. Of course, the best time to achieve anything is right now, right in hand. Whatever I'm doing in this attempt itself, in this go itself, I achieve whatever I have to achieve. That's the best thing to do. But there will be circumstances where your body, your mind, your emotions, your circumstances will totally go against you. Your brain will turn against your own brain. That is the time when you have to dig inside and find your guts that will help you to lift yourself back up so that you can go back and fight again. Imagine if Sachin Tendulkar made it now or never. In 2003 World Cup, he was the highest scorer as a batsman. And I do not need to mention that he was one of the greatest batsmen in the history of world cricket. I'm talking history of world cricket. He was one of the greatest batsmen. And in 2003 World Cup, Indian cricket team went up to the final and still they could not get their hands on the World Cup trophy. However, if Sachin Tendulkar made it now or never in 2007, in 2007, India was thrown out of the group stage itself. But since it was now or whenever, he wanted to attain that goal at any day or at any cost. So in 2011, he finally was able to attain the goal that he would have been dreaming of since he was a little child. So that is how they make it now or whenever. Imagine if they made it now or never, the amount of disappointment would have killed them down. They could have literally stopped putting in any efforts in future because it was now or never. This never has to go. Never is the thing that will put you down. It's now. The best thing, the half of the statement, it's now. The second half, however, needs to be whenever. Because if it's now or never, the second option is if you fail this time, there's no option of going any further. This is life, ladies and gentlemen. The struggle that you've faced is like nobody else did. The war that you've been battling is not comparable. The pain that you have suffered is unparalleled. Every human being here has their own story. Nobody has the right to judge you're doing it right or you're doing it wrong. Don't let these lucky birds tell you that you are wrong, that you might fall, or tell you that you have fallen. The you cannot become something. The you, because you failed once, or if you fail this time, you're never going to succeed in your life. Don't let the garden birds teach the eagles how to fly, because these people got it done at the first time. Don't let these lucky birds tell you that just because they reached their destination quickly, they know exactly how it is done. No, my friends, they don't know how it is done. It's just that they got it done. Pretty quickly though, but they just got it done. Because had this been the case, every good player would have been a good coach. And every coach would have to have been a great player as well. Sometimes people who have done it very well are not able to communicate how well this has to be done. Moving on with this example, I would like to tell you that had this been the case, major success stories would not have been filled up with a large number of depressing, large number of hurtful failure stories. What do you think? Colonel Saunders wanted to fail in the first attempt, or Jack Ma was trying to fail these interviews, or he was not committed towards achieving these interviews? No, that is not what the case was. The case was very simple. They were giving their best, but they were not giving up. Give your best, but do not give up. The feeling of disheartened, the disheartened feeling only comes when you have the option of never. It is now or whenever. You have to get far. You have to go far in life. Stop thinking about an end. Stop thinking about stopping to fight. If you have decided that you will fight whatever may come, it won't really matter that if you failed, you succeeded. The only thing you know is after this part is over, you are going to go in for the next battle. So ladies and gentlemen, it's your life. Get your dreams now or whenever. Because until your heart is beating, it keeps on repeating, you're still in the game. The game's on. Go get whatever you want from this one. Stay tuned to the channel. We're coming up with more emotions and great content is in store for you. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share the video with your friends, and make sure you make the most of the time that you are spending on looking at your phone screen. I, my friends, promise that I'll come up with great content soon. See you again next video. Bye-bye.